Some lessons in life are only understood after pain, after waiting, after disappointment, after losing peace you thought would always remain. And many people realize later, God was teaching them the entire time, not always through success, not always through comfort, but through silence, through closed doors, through delays they did not understand. Because sometimes God teaches the deepest wisdom during the hardest seasons. And if you are going through a difficult season right now, this message may be exactly what your heart needs today. One of the hardest things to accept in life is that not every delay is punishment. Sometimes a delay is protection. Many people pray for certain opportunities, certain relationships, certain doors to open immediately. But looking back later, they realize if those things had happened earlier, they would have entered situations they were not ready for emotionally, mentally, or spiritually. Sometimes God slows things down because He sees dangers you cannot yet see. And while waiting feels frustrating, timing can completely change outcomes. Life teaches many people later that unanswered prayers sometimes protected them from future pain. Because God sees the full road, while we only see the next step. The older you get, the more your definition of success changes. You begin realizing that peace is more valuable than attention. You stop needing everyone to understand you. You stop trying to impress people constantly. You begin protecting your energy instead. And honestly, life becomes calmer when fewer people have access to your mind, emotions, and personal space. Some people spend years chasing attention, only to discover later that quiet peace was the real blessing all along. Maturity changes priorities, and peace becomes expensive after life teaches enough painful lessons. Not every battle deserves your reaction. Not every misunderstanding needs explaining, and not every opinion deserves your emotional energy. Life teaches many people later that silence is not weakness. Sometimes silence is wisdom. Some arguments only create more chaos. Some people only want reactions. And some situations improve the moment you stop feeding them your attention. The strongest people are not always the loudest. Sometimes the strongest people are the calmest ones in the room. Because protecting peace often means protecting energy too. One painful truth about life is that not everyone is meant to stay forever. Some people enter your life for a season, some for a lesson, and some relationships become too heavy to carry into your future. At first, loss feels painful. You question everything. You replay memories in your mind. But over time, clarity slowly arrives. And many people later realize certain relationships brought confusion, anxiety, stress, or emotional exhaustion. And after they left, peace quietly returned. Sometimes God removes noise before introducing healing, and sometimes distance becomes protection. One of the most frustrating feelings in life is feeling stuck. No visible progress, no breakthrough, no clear answers, just waiting. But nature teaches something powerful. Roots grow underground before trees appear above the surface. And life often works the same way. There are seasons where growth happens invisibly. You may not see immediate results, but something inside you is still changing. Your patience grows, your wisdom deepens, your perspective matures. And many strong people were built quietly during slow seasons nobody else noticed. Growth does not always look dramatic. Sometimes, growth looks like surviving. Some struggles are invisible to everyone else. The silent stress, the emotional exhaustion, the anxiety hidden behind smiles, the nights spent overthinking quietly. And sometimes, people feel alone, because nobody truly understands what they carry internally. But nothing carried quietly is unseen by God. Even when people misunderstand you, God still sees the full weight you carry. And many people later realize that their hardest private battles became the seasons that strengthened them the most. Sometimes healing begins quietly too, slowly, gently, one day at a time. Waiting can feel painful, especially when life feels uncertain, especially when prayers seem unanswered. But waiting is not abandonment, and delay does not mean God forgot you. Sometimes blessings arrive later because preparation takes time. Many people later realize that timing changed everything. If certain opportunities had arrived earlier, they would have destroyed peace instead of improving life. God sees timing differently than we do. And sometimes, what feels like silence is actually preparation happening quietly behind the scenes. So do not lose hope during waiting seasons. Your story is still unfolding. Maybe this season is not destroying you. Maybe it is preparing you. Maybe the silence has purpose. Maybe the waiting is shaping strength you do not fully understand yet. And maybe one day you will look back and realize certain delays protected you, certain endings redirected you, and certain painful seasons quietly transformed you into someone stronger, wiser, calmer, and deeper. Because some of life's greatest growth happens invisibly at first, just like roots underground. So if life feels heavy right now, keep going gently. Healing takes time. Growth takes time. Peace takes time. And God can still be working, even when you cannot yet see the full picture. If this message encouraged you today, take a moment to like this video so more people can receive this reminder too. Share it with someone who may be quietly going through a difficult season right now. And if you enjoy peaceful Bible wisdom, reflective life lessons, and calming content like this, subscribe and join this growing community. Remember, some seasons are preparation, not punishment.